Okay, let me try this one more time to spell it out a little clearer. And that is, stop choosing the enemy over the answer. Look at this picture here. You are now humanizing, and you've gotten your strings attached. You have feelings for these terrorists because you're negotiating with them. Now you've humanized them, and if you need to destroy them, it's going to be harder. You have chosen Ishmael, the enemy, over Israel and REZA. God gave you a king to put in Iran. He's even from the line of Cyrus. And maybe after Cyrus was before Esther. But when King Ahasuerus and Esther had a child, because King Ahasuerus saved the Jews again, she probably named her child after the King Cyrus that saved them hundreds of years before. And this is a picture. This is history repeating itself. It's also a picture of how we continually get duped, tricked into getting in bed with the enemy because we have this false love. That's why the Democrats are so demonic, because they, at the expense of law-abiding citizens, and they're at the expense of their freedom, at the expense of their safety, they are going to bless the illegals, the underdogs, because they're so loving and kind. God gave the answer. He gave REZA. You said, no. God gave you the answer. Israel. Israel will help. Israel can counsel you, guide you. Israel can inform you. Israel needs to be listened to. No. We're going to choose Ishmael. You've done double damage. Probably triple, because you've put an ex-Democrat on the job. J.D. Vance is an ex-Democrat. He's all about this fluffy fake love. Fluffy fake loving the enemy into getting... He's not experienced enough in the Republican world, because Republicans don't put the freedom and safety of Americans over diplomacy with the devil. We know better. But J.D. Vance doesn't know enough. He's not been in the Republican mindset long enough. He appreciates it. He loves it. He came back to it and all that. Just like the Democrats that moved to the blue states. They love how it is. But they don't realize that if they touch it with their stupid little Democrat hands in the voting box, they're going to ruin it all, because they don't know how to love. They don't know true love. True love requires fighting the enemy, not getting in bed with the enemy. This is so clear. It's so clear now. We are choosing the enemy once again, and trying to paint it with makeup and paint and pretty things, stickers on it and buttons and shiny stuff to make it acceptable, when it was never meant to be acceptable. It was never meant to be acceptable. Call it what it is. It's a crime. Call it what it is. It's murder. Call it what it is. They are illegally here. They get no due process. Call these things what they are, and everything will be fine, because God and Jesus call things what they are. They don't try to shine them up and polish them up and fix them up and make them up. and then dismiss at the expense of the good guys. Iran has a government. Iran has a prince. Iran will take care of the rest. America is standing in the way, and praise God, this is God 100% thwarting, giving him more chance again and again. But if Vance and whoever else is on his side keeps trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole, if he keeps this up, God will one day stop intervening with the mistakes that are being made right now with Ishmael. I mean, the look on Vance's face, he was heartbroken over the enemy rejecting him. This is so demonic, it is unreal. It is like a red flashing light in your face that he is a drowning man because he wants to get in bed with the enemy. And it can't be done. You're not that good-hearted. No human is that good and loving. If you want to love somebody, love the good guys. It says, be good to all men, but especially them of the household of faith. Be especially good to your brethren, this nation under God and his laws, which say, hold the enemy down. It says, hold the enemy back, destroy the enemy, resist the enemy, and he will flee from you. You don't make friends with him. So this insanity is so over the top and comical, laughable, if it weren't so disgusting. We're throwing Israel under the bus for Ishmael, the rejected bond son. We're rejecting Isaac, Jacob, Israel for Ishmael, the one that's rejected. We're rejecting the answer for Iran, which is REZA. And because we haven't dismantled Ishmael, REZA can't go in and fix it all. The Middle East would be fine. Maybe it's a test and God is hoping we'll pass and stop playing with Ishmael, stop playing with the enemy, and get it right. Otherwise, this is many shades of wrong, many levels of wrong, very demonic and satanic. And if you keep ignoring God's interventions, I don't know what'll happen. Maybe he'll do it himself. I don't know what'll happen. But God has thwarted this. Can we please wake up and listen? Well, I mean, obviously Iran came back. The IRGC, Ishmael came back. The terrorist murderer came back to the table. I heard. But if you don't put a bullet in their head and you want to keep getting in bed with them, it's biblically wrong. If you can't see that, then God is going to show you with some pain. And everything the Dems touch turns to trash. And God bless J.D. Vance. I know God uses him. But right now, the devil is playing upon his screwed up doctrine that he learned, that's ingrained in him from being a Democrat. Okay? The devil is playing upon that. And then now even Trump, he's influencing Trump somehow, because we provoke to emulation. And Trump is the big gorilla, rough, tough, and tumble. J.D. Vance, just like marriage, you can neutralize some of the strong, overpowering character traits. J.D. Vance might have overdone it with the, fine if some of Trump's rough edges are smoothed out, fine, but do not. Maybe Trump is enjoying the lessons. Hey, he's a good influence on me. He's a good example to me. I like it. I'm going to try it. I'm pretty good at it. I'm getting good at it. That can't happen. That can't happen. I know Vance has gifts like that, but they're directed wrong. They're directed toward an enemy, which destroys. The enemy destroys. That's why the Dems destroy everything they touch, because it's not the real love. And I hope you can see this image like I am, like I'm seeing it. You are pushing down the righteous and elevating the evil for love's sake, for peace sake. You'll never have love, you'll never have peace with the enemy. And as soon as the Dems can learn that, some of these Dems are doing it on purpose because they want everything destroyed, but Vance doesn't. But I think he has some residual traits that need more years of experience, probably, possibly. He had only become a Republican like not too long ago. And this is what we're doing. This is exactly what we're doing. We're elevating Ishmael, the enemy. We're befriending him. We're humanizing him by I don't know, some cruel parents say, don't get used to that lamb over there, because not that they're cruel, but in the old days, in the farm days, don't make friends with that pig. It's going to be supper one day. Don't make friends with the little lamb. It's going to be on the dinner table, whatever the analogy you want to use. It's going to be harder now. If God intervenes and gets America, well, it wouldn't be hard because Vance won't be the one doing it. He can just go on a vacation while they're doing it in the military. Military guys are doing it. But, Ishmael has to go down, y'all. You do not do that. You do not elevate the enemy while you're squashing REZA and Israel, who are the answers God put right in your plate, right in your lap. He put them right in your lap. And somewhere, somebody took a hairpin curve and it all went to hell. So, midterms are coming up, and who knows what God can do or will do if you screw Israel and you screw this plan and you continue to try. But God can thwart it because he's already thwarting it. Ishmael's going to screw up, but it's a matter of how many concessions are they going to overlook. All these infractions will we start overlooking because we're used to it now. Oh, and we're tired of reprimanding them. I don't know how far this is going to go, but it should have been nipped in the bud. I don't know where the hairpin turn came, why they don't, fight for REZA. I don't care if all the Middle East countries hate REZA. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they all like it. We don't like REZA. It don't matter. That's his country. That is his country. It was taken from him. This is what it means to do the hard things. If it's too hard to put REZA in because all the other Middle Eastern countries don't like him, too bad. You better do it, because God already has REZA there, named after King Cyrus. That's a prophecy. And you keep elevating, you keep choosing the devil instead. The answer is right in front of your face, Israel and REZA. No, they keep going back to the devil. They keep going back to the enemy. Oh, no, God. I don't know. Are they blind? I know they're not doing this on purpose. I know that 1,000%. They are not. But Satan is trying to get in here. God is intervening some, but I think he wants some people to just wake up and cast off your old learning teachings of loving the enemy in that way. And when you don't do that, this whole country and this whole world that's inundated with this Islamic terror, murderous spirit all over, on top of that, all these crazy demonic democratic agendas, when you crush that head of the snake and you put REZA in there, and Israel can live at peace and they can live at peace and they can get all the bad guys little by little, what the remnant of them is, it also kills it worldwide. It kills it worldwide, but you don't want to kill it. You keep stopping shy of pulling the trigger again. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very crazy. It's weird. It's weird, actually. It's very bizarre seeing it right in front of your eyes happening. But yeah, this is what's going on. And we got to stop being friends, trying to be friends with bad guys. Pay attention to the good guys for once. Since 2016, when Trump was the man, the demons raised a ruckus, and we lost sight of the good guys. The good guys because the lid was getting uncovered of all their demonic ways this time, this runaround. Before, it wasn't really all the way uncovered. They were just being irrational, we thought. But now we're uncovering why all their lies and their crimes. So getting rid of the problem that is over there that's plaguing Israel, and all these murderers over there, they're not Iranian even. They're not even Iranians. They are not Iranians. The terrorists are not Iranians, meaning the IRGC, they're not Iranians. They're implants, they're transplants, they're illegal aliens. Okay? They are not Iranians. Maybe after 47 years, they might have mixed a little bit, but hey, when you're bad, you're bad. You got to take out the Palestinian Authority. We got so many of these spread out in the Middle East. If they don't do Iran right, and instead they acquiesce to Ishmael, the thrown out bondson, and instead of choosing Isaac and choosing REZA, who is Persian, not Muslim. And you keep, and actually Zoroastrian, how you say it, but that is actually the religion that is most like the Jewish religion, which is probably where Abraham and Sarah got called from. You know, when it says come out of Ur, they had that pagan temple. That was Zoroaster. That was this, yeah. And Abraham and Sarah were total adults, and they left it all to serve the one true God, and they came from that, which is very a lot like, but it's nothing like Islam, and it has no relation to Abraham, meaning, well, whatever. Okay, so I've said enough, and this is creepy crazy if this keeps going on with them dancing with the devil here. If they continue this dancing with the devil instead of putting a bullet in it, this is gonna not end well. Let's just pray that God opens the eyes, that he thwarts the plans, ignorant plans, foolish plans. And if they just keep on pushing it when it won't fit, I mean, I don't know. So, well, God bless you guys, and I hope I made it clear now. I keep going back to make comments on my stuff to finish what my thought that I missed, this, that, and there's probably some discrepancies I need to go over, like with the Catholicism and the blah blah, and but I'm not gonna. You guys have known from my others, I'm not against all Catholics. I'm definitely not against the Jews, even if there's some bad ones. So, well, okay, God bless you, and I hope you guys get this picture. Get this picture, because if this isn't done correctly, the whole world is still screwed. If it's done correctly, the whole world is going to exponentially be better. It's going to get better because the evil is more squished. Okay, bye.